According to BCA, a firearm was recovered at the scene. They said they're reviewing police body camera video, but the videos have not been released. Officials have not said what prompted officers to fire their weapons. We have made a request for body camera footage, and my understanding is that we'll see something by early next week, but I have no hard promises made. So they're going to have his family review the police footage. But of course, you have two snipers on a roof that shot this boy. So it doesn't make sense at all, especially because there was already a 6-hour standoff. I'm sure that's enough to de-escalate a situation. They didn't find multiple gunshots in the woman Arabella Yarborough's home, but they did find multiple gunshots in Andre Tekel from snipers on a roof. Do I think he was that big of a threat? No, but obviously his black skin, him being dark skinned, him being visibly black, having his even natural hair out, like, it's pretty obvious he was black. He had a gun. All of a sudden, you're a dangerous animal. You don't have any common sense because black people are stupid. Like, there's a lot of racial biases going through police officers' heads. Racial biases that are made by the TV, television, and we want to get mad when someone says, oh, you don't deserve to get shot by fucking snipers. That's basically the problem. And it's not about you and your two black children and that, oh, my two black children were shot at, so he deserves to be shot and killed and not have a chance to even say sorry, not have a chance to change his ways. Like, he was 20 years old. If you even look at crime statistics, crime stops after a certain age. But usually when you're in your 20s and you're that young, yeah, you're going to be committing more crimes. But if he was able to get the right help early enough and soon enough, I don't think he's going to be shooting up any more women's houses. I think he did have a chance to change, to live a better life, to not go deeper down that road. Like, people can change. There's lots of stories of men coming from prison, having a troubled childhood, and then changing themselves. And then they also will say, I saw a lot of kids my age in their 20s just dying off, and I wish that my friends were still here and were able to have a chance at life. Like, I don't think that one action defines you forever. No one got hurt. And even his parents said he was having a mental health crisis. And what happens when black boys have mental health crises? Well, there was just this other black mom, and this could have been like 2 years ago. And she had a son who, it was his birthday, and then the police got called. And then they said, oh, well, he has a mental health problem, and he jumped out of a window and killed himself. And the mom is like, that doesn't sound like my son. What happened when you guys were called? Because I don't know how he just jumps out of a window and is suicidal when his birthday just had passed. Like, it was his birthday. And he's never been that way before. And, yeah, a lot of cops end up killing black people and not even de-escalating the situation. There was a mom, I want to say it was a white mom. She called the police to help de-escalate her situation because, again, 911 is the only number you can call. And she was expecting, like, mental health professionals for her son with autism. And instead, the police decided to shoot him down. And if that didn't happen recently, like in 2 years, 3 years, then I'm sure a story like it already happened. Because this is common. Like, police accidentally shoot dogs. They accidentally shoot, like, children. And it's not a good thing. Like, police brutality is not good. And it's more likely to happen to black people, as we can see. And it's wrong. A lot of people are hung up on respectability because, again, oh, this isn't about race. This is a normal response to a black man committing a crime. And if you don't want to get shot and killed, don't commit crime. When that's not the case at all. We know that white people can get away with way less, like way more violence. They can get away with a lot more violence and still not be shot and killed and still live to tell their story and still be alive to go and make book deals and sell, oh, I have the best self-help book in the world. I got out and you can too. I'm going to be a guidance counselor, a life coach. Yeah, I have the best story. It's just, and I wanted to bring up the woman on the bus, Rosa Parks. Again, she was not the first black woman to sit on a bus. The first, black woman wasn't really a woman. She was 16, but yeah, she was 16, so she was still like a girl, and she was the first to do it. She wasn't married. She already had a baby, and she was a single mother. And nobody wanted her because she was also dark skinned. Nobody wanted her the face of anything because it makes black people look bad. But Black Lives Matter means all Black Lives Matter. Not just the pretty light skinned Rosa Parks who ended up having her whole apartment like paid for by some rich white, probably Italian guy. That black girl who came before her, the 16-year-old, I don't know. Did she have her kids paid for? Did she have her whole life paid for after sitting on the bus? No, she didn't. And we don't even know who she is. So, Black Lives Matter as in all black lives, not just the ones you want to be shot and killed by 2 fucking snipers on a roof. So, that's my opinion on it. And there is something called transformative justice. Like, you don't have to kill everyone in a situation to help a situation. This isn't a movie. And that's all I have to say.